Guys, okay. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel Live by Midi, guys. The channel that I share wisdom, and I share authentically myself. And the channel that I share wisdom that the Holy Spirit wants me to share. So, it's not my channel, it's God's channel. Everything I do is for God. I work for God. He's my boss. And, I follow the path that I need to take, guys. And on these videos, I explain you guys that, it's all frequency. When you get in low frequency, you get in your mind, you make stories, you get in fear and control and, lust or desires. And, once you get stuck in the stories and you cannot get out of the stories, the fear takes over. And today, guys, is one of these days that I truly woke up out of power. I woke up and low frequency, guys. I don't know why, but it doesn't really matter why, because the devil also uses the why against you or me or you or whoever is in low frequency, because you always want that why did it happen and why. But the most important thing is to know that the devil has you, that you're in stories, that you're in low frequency, because the past Mike lived in low frequency, and sometimes it took like 6 days or 2 weeks before I realized that I was making the stories in my mind, and I didn't know that it was the devil at that moment. But it's very dangerous if you cannot get out. You need to get out. You need to know that once you're making stories, once you fear and control, and the stories are like a spider web, and they're making all kinds of stories and feelings, and you're battling that, guys, that that it's low frequency. And for me, guys, I need to speak, and I'm in low frequency, not in power, making stories, fear, and I feel it in my whole body, guys. But for me, I'm showing it you guys because I'm not perfect. I don't want to be perfect. My ego would tell me, Mike, only make videos in power. But that's not reality, guys. You guys need to see that, that I am a human, that I battle the devil, that I get in low frequency, but the thing is, I need to get out. And 2 minutes, 22 seconds when I look crazy. It is 11:31, guys. Woke up at 4:44, and I'm still not in power. So that means I need to speak in the camera. It means that I need to train. That means that I need to, do the burpees or, do something extra. It is my rest day for the gym, but, I'm like, I need to elevate my frequency. So going to the gym in a minute after this video and speaking, guys, because I'm going to tell you, how do you beat the devil when you're in low frequency, when you're stuck in fear? Is by speaking about it. Because that is what the devil does not want, guys. Once you speak about, that you have fear of the kind of fear, or you're in control, or you feel a low frequency, you break free from the demons. The devil has no chance. It's holding you with the fear, control, and stories. It's holding you down. And the devil gives that feeling, you're not going to tell the world this. You're not going to speak on the camera. You're not going to say, you coach people. How can you feel low frequency? You're not going to say that on the camera. But I do that, guys, because this is the only way that the devil doesn't have any control over me. If I make stories, I need to speak about it. I need to speak about it. And the devil's attacking me, guys. So I speak about it. I explain that I'm a low frequency. So the devil, has no power over me. This is the best way, to break free. This is what I teach in my coaching, guys. If you truly, truly want to be spiritually free, you need to talk about everything. The most people, cannot do that, or they cheated, or, they did something, or they stole something, or, they're stuck with that story that, is in the mind, and they cannot say that to the world because what will people think, guys? I shared so many things on this YouTube channel of the stories that I was battling because the devil, I did those things. But the devil gave me that feeling, and I listened to that, because you need to understand that the devil, does not use your arms and your lips. It gives you feelings and fear, and you act on it. So, the devil uses that feelings and fear against you. You act on, for example, lust or whatever, or fear, and then you do the action. It's always your fault. So, understand that, the devil uses you, it uses you to get you in shame and regret or desire or lust, and you act on it. And then once you act on that in your life, it's it's gonna be used against you. You know, you're like, oh, what do I do? And what do I do? I had that with sex parties, guys, with the sex with people and drugs and alcohol, and you know, I messed up so many things, but I spoke about it, and I spoke myself in high frequency. So, you know, the devil doesn't have any fuel, because the fuel for the devil is, you know, the devil wants you stuck in your mind, battling the stories that are fake, because it's all an illusion, but it wants you in that low frequency state, battling. But I'm telling you guys, you know, that the devil is using that. You know, you need to break free, speak on the camera, you know. My ego always tell me like, tell me to, you know, to make a video and say, oh, I'm in power and this and that. But guys, then you lie to yourself. Then you are trying to be nice. You are faking for the world. You're listening to your ego. Your frequency drops, but you believe that you send something positive to the world. What is not, guys, you know, it's all about frequency and about authentically, you know, the words, the frequency, the energy that you give to the world is what counts. And, you know, the ego only wants you to share perfect things because it's what people think about you. But I'm not building this channel about what people think about me. I am growing in life. And the only way to do that, guys, the only way to do it is to be authentic, to give the authentic words to the world, because I do not care what you think about me, you know, and people know that know me. I do not care what people think about me. I share everything, guys. I share everything. I give wisdom. I truly care about saving your soul. I care about your growth. I care about your spiritual growth. I care about, you know, that I save my soul. I care about, you know, that I'm doing the right thing for God. I don't care about the way I look anymore. I'm killing that. I don't care what people think about me. I don't care if this video is perfect and the other one got more likes. And, you know, I can make videos, guys, with the likes are going to be, you know, very high, but they're not authentic. So I don't do that, guys. So I truly do not care about that. And once you're in that position that I am, it's only about being honest and sharing everything to the world, guys. Sharing everything to the world. You know, the devil always had me with my teeth. And now every morning I look at myself in the mirror and I tell, I love my teeth. I love myself. I start to love everything about me because I understand that I'm a soul. And, you know, the only way the devil has power over me if it's getting me stuck in my mind. And when you drop in frequency, because, you know, the world is connected in frequency, guys. You know, maybe I'm talking very spiritual, not maybe, I am, and that's perfect because I am very spiritual. You know, we're all connected on frequency. You know, when the frequency in the world drops, you know, we feel it. You know, we feel it, you know. But the thing is to know it, to understand that the stories you're making are fake, that the fear is fake, that you need to talk about it. That's why I'm making these videos, guys. This video wasn't low frequency, and it's raising at the moment that I'm speaking right now, guys, because this is the way, being honest, guys, not being nice. I always explain to the world that, you know, being nice is the devil, guys. You know, well, you can be nice to everybody. You can have that big smile, but from within, you're killing yourself. You know, that's being nice. Or, you know, lying to people, you know, to please them. That's being nice, guys. I'm being kind. I respect everybody. I truly want your growth. I love you guys, you know. I want you guys to grow, and that's only possible with the truth, you know. This world is stuck in fear. It's stuck in what will people think about me on the camera? How, you know, how do I look? Does my nose look right? Is my beard good? You know, do you see my muscles? Or like all the kinds of story that, you know, is being used against you by the devil to not speak on the camera. But again, guys, I woke up in low frequency and I'm speaking myself in a higher frequency as we speak, because I don't want to battle, you know, my mind. I know, and it's crazy, guys, I coach this, but it's so dangerous. It's so spiritual warfare that, you know, still I coach it. I grow, I help, I'm close to God. But when I'm in that low frequency state, it takes me 5 to 6, 7 hours to understand I need to make a video, no matter what my ego is telling, to set myself free, guys, you know. And that's the truly the way that you need to that you can grow, guys, you know. Speaking, you know, the truth. Nobody feels perfect always, you know. But who do you see on YouTube that is really, you know, talking about everything that, you know, I don't have a good day? Guys, all the people that I see on YouTube, nobody's like, yeah, I'm a low frequency. No, everybody's being nice. Everybody is feeding their ego. Everybody's doing it for the likes, the views, you know, the money or whatever ego worldly thing. And I'm not, guys, because I truly understand that I'm a soul. I need to save my soul every single day. And I am chosen. I am chosen by God to use my gifts to help God save your soul. And that's my mission. And my mission is difficult. And because I am chosen, the devil attacks me 24/7. And that's why I cannot miss. That's why I have the habits that I do. 0 alcohol, 0 drugs, 0 medications for numbing my brain, you know, not smoking, counting my macros, fasting every week. I just broke my fast 36 hours. You know, last week I did 36 hours. You know, I did a morning walk. I wake up at 4:44. I train every day. I study the Bible every day. I pray on my knees every day. You know, so many things that I do, guys, to keep my frequency high, because the devil will always attack me when it sees a chance. But if you can keep yourself in high frequency, the devil, you know, it can jump, but it cannot get you. You know, it's trying to get you. You wake up in low frequency, what is possible? You know, if it's the world, if you made the wrong decision, maybe I made the wrong decision yesterday, but, you know, it happened. And for me, you know, it is elevating my frequency again by doing the habits. But you need to know, guys, no matter how bad I feel, I will not miss my habits. I will keep locking in. I did my habits with brain damage, guys. I needed medications to, you know, to not get in the dark hell. And I still did the habits. So, you know, when people tell me, Mike, I cannot do the habits, you know, it's not true, guys. I did it with brain damage, you know, and I will still do it no matter how I feel. The devil can attack, but I will not miss my habits. I will keep speaking. And I'm telling to the world, you know, set yourself free. It does not matter what you did. You hit your child, you had sex with a man, or you had sex with a woman, or you had sex with both. You used drugs. You stole something. You know, it doesn't matter. It's all an illusion that the devil is using that against you. If you talk about that, if you set yourself free, if you speak about that, the devil has no power over you. You need to stop giving it fuel. And once you talk about it, start living the righteous way. And again, you know, only Jesus was perfect, but you need to, you know, be better every single day, no matter how you feel, guys. I will not miss no matter how I feel. I will speak myself in high frequency. And I made this video for myself and for you guys, so you guys can see that it's not always in that powerful energy. I am in power right now, and it's only because I speak and I tell the truth. You know, do not fake when you watch TV. Everything is fake, guys. Everything is always perfect. But life is not always perfect. People don't talk about the truth. People talk about, you know, for the world, for the ego, for the devil. It's all fake, guys. We have a frequency that we vibrate on, and that's the way we feel. We vibrate, and that is, I will be the same Mike on the camera, to Kian, to Linda, in my coaching calls. I don't change. I am 100% myself, always, every day. So, crazy, guys, crazy. Needed to make this video. Crazy, guys. So you see, low frequency days, I have them, everybody has them, but you need to speak. You need to lock in, set yourself free. So, okay, guys, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. And if you guys, you know, truly, guys, you know, I have a free Telegram group community. Every Sunday we have a free church call at 6 p.m. Dutch time, European time. You know, we connect with winners around the world. It's crazy, you know, goosebumps right now. How crazy, you know, chosen people I'm attracting, or I'm, you know, sending the message. The Holy Spirit is attracting, because it's not me. You know, we're attracting people that, you know, are lost in fear, but chosen. They are built by God to do something great, to help the world. So guys, you know, join my free Telegram group. You You know, see it for yourself. You know, if you don't like it, leave it, but try it, guys. Have a wonderful day and God bless.